I just don't want to be here no more. Just pray to God, I'm just tired of you guys talking about me and just always talking shit. You guys just don't even know how to just leave me alone. I'm just so tired.
I don't care, Mr. Trump. Take back all Somalis to their own country. That's what they deserve, Mr. Trump. I told you, Mr. Trump. I agree with you, and I am supporting with you, and I am standing with you to take them.
Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today we're talking about the Somali people and the policy that was put in place by President Donald Trump, that the ICE department, they can go ahead and deport Somalis from America. So right now the Somalis are really complaining, they're really crying because they cannot see themselves, moving from America going to Somali itself. For the longest time, Somali is unstable. There's been war going on between the clans. By the way, Somalis is just one tribe, because I know a lot of people know about African countries where we have several tribes in the country, and then of course maybe fighting against each other. But now for the Somalis, it's just one tribe, of course, but they have several subclans. So these subclans are the ones which are fighting among themselves. And that's the reason why right now we are seeing so many issues in Somali country as a result of that. And of course, also the Al-Qaeda, the Al-Qaeda being in Somali also, plus other strong Islamic aspect in Somalia. All this resulted to the chaos that is happening in Somalia. So right now, of course, when the war broke out in Somalia, majority of Somali citizens, they ran away, they came to Kenya. Of course, majority was Kenya, and of course they were given opportunity to go to live in America as refugees. So they settled in America, and of course that's where the TPS policy came in to protect them for the time being. So right now, the current administration, they're saying no, enough is enough. We want you guys to go back to your home country because some of you are doing some shady business and we're not happy about that. So the Somali right now, they are crying and they're saying no, they want their rights. And they are, okay, majority of them, they're saying yes, they have their right because they were born and raised in America. Of course, they have businesses in America. They have contributed in the development of America. So yes, and they're paying their taxes. So they're saying yes, please. Yes, there are few bad apples here and there, but majority of us are good. So let's watch this video and then let's talk more at the end of this video.
Only show up when the heat gets turned up. Right now, we are watching the large-scale deportation of Somalis from Minnesota, and suddenly, Black unity has become the slogan of the week.
America, stop attacking Marihan tribe. America, stop! Taram! May the curse of Allah be upon you. Ilahaykum alad. Taramo, na'alad dala kudaade. Why are Marihan ulaynaysa? Why are you killing Marihan tribe? Why are you attacking and killing Marihan tribe? Taram! Why are you killing them? Stop! And stop! And I am telling American soldiers, an American Navy, an American Air Force to stop! Amigo, não tem problema, amigo, eu não tenho problema, amigo. Hold on, please, man. Sorry. Move back. Out the way, Willis, out the way. You're gonna get knocked down. Move!
Donald Trump. I'm so gonna feed Donald Trump. Donald Trump, I love you, Donald Trump. Donald Trump, why you do me like that? A Somalian who was successfully deported from Minnesota to Somalia is now having a mental breakdown on social media.
Why do they treat being deported as a consequence? Like you're going back to your place of origins, right? But this same man is begging Black Americans on lives.
All the way in Texas. What I'm gonna do from Texas, bro? Hey, thank you. Research on love.
That's why a lot of us need to start going to school, man. We understand one thing. The Embassy of America is based also in America as well. It's the headquarters.
Okay.
So you can go down there.
You need to get back to headquarters.
I ain't used to, man. That's how they fly. Guess y'all got a lot of cows and horses over there.
What you mean, bro? I'm in the crib.
How you gonna talk about anybody where it's pitch dark where you're literally the only light you have is the light from your phone bouncing off your face, and you trying to have jokes? But watch this rebuttal, it just snatched the soul out of his body.
Shit, man. Right now, you know, shit. They sent me back to Somalia. You know where Somalia is at?
They sent you back to who?
Somalia. You know Somalia, the Horn of Africa.
My shit, you got deported, bro.
That was a long pause, like he was in mourning of the life that he used to have in Minnesota, just gone. Damn. And he's a grown man. How Uncle Sam said, it's not what your country could do for you, but what you could do for your country. Do something for your country, bro.
Not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country.
To the residents of Minnesota, it has been brought to my attention that some of you fear that the Somali community is taking over the Twin Cities, the cities you've once called home. This takeover is very inevitable, as this land was promised to us by our ancestors 5,000 years ago. And unlike It's Not Real, we actually have video proof of this. Watch.
Northern regions of the Midwest located in the United States of America. You can claim this land the year 2025, and you have to make the president a guy called Fateh, who very much looks like I am the captain now. And this is not a coincidence, but rather a prophecy foretold. I know you're wondering what this new country will be called. We will call this new country the Land of Somalia.
That being said, if you could kindly give up your homes to the nearest Somali family you can find, because we would have to hate to call the SDF the Somali Defense Force.
Families need the relief. We need leaders who will invest in our neighbors, not attack them. The Somali community in Minnesota is a backbone of the state. We contribute to the economy, we serve our communities, we raise families, and we do it with pride. We move to communities in greater Minnesota that have been decimated by the bad practices of the big corporation interest. And big brings small local business, like here today, multi-generational income, and help with restoration. I am saying this to say we are greater than fear, and to my Somali community, Iskasha Tomakufto, which means when people stand together, they do not fall. We will continue to show up for one another with courage. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
All right, and I want to end with this. We're gonna do one more chant, and we're gonna have some great food. All right, you guys ready for that? All right, you're gonna say Manta Manta. Wa Malim Wene Manta.
Wa Malim Wene Manta.
Manta Manta Manta.
Manta Manta Manta.
Wa Malim Wene Manta.
Wa Malim Wene Manta.
Put your fists up. Put your fists up. Manta Manta Manta. Wa Malim Wene Manta. Manta Manta Manta. Wa Malim Wene Manta. We are greater than. We are greater than. We are greater than.
Fear.
All right, everyone. Thank you all for coming out. We really appreciate you all. Grab some food, enjoy yourself. This is how we come together to stand up for one another. Thank you again. God bless. Take care, everyone. Thank you so much. And for the media, if you guys have any questions.
Donald Trump, my English not good. One day you said Somalia, no government, no safety, no nothing. Let's talk about America. Oh yeah? Oh yeah, that was done. Let's talk about America, what Charlie Craig was, huh? Everything was there, police was there, but they didn't stop. Why? No check. America, no safety, no police, no nothing, Trump, okay? Because every day happen. Every day Somalia don't happen like that. Donald Trump, don't come after my country. Otherwise, every day I will keep coming to you, sending you voices. Because I see every day people, you know, every day in America, Twitter, they post it. Don't make me come and send you a picture. The other day, Ukrainian girl, huh? Please, leave us alone. We leave you alone. Okay? Don't come after my country. Thank you, Donald Trump.
All right, so in this video, we are seeing Somalis right now complaining, crying bitterly that, especially the ones who have been caught by the ICE, being taken back to their original home country, and they're complaining because some of them they're saying, as much as they're Somalis, but their relationships, their businesses, their money, everything is in America. So if you deport them, it's like you are tearing them apart from their families, what they know, and of course you're taking them back to Somali, where some of them they haven't been there for the longest time, because the people who are born in America. I mean, Somalis have been in America for over 10, 20 years down the line right now, and they have formed roots in America. They have families, they have businesses, they have investments. Of course, they pay their taxes. And some kids, or some children, or let's say some Somalis, or just a majority of Somalis, they have stayed in America. They don't know anything else. So if you tell them to go back to Somalia, they'll be like, okay, you want me to go back to Somalia, but for what purpose? Because I identify myself as an American citizen, because I have my passport, I have my citizenship, I have my national ID as an American citizen. So so I'm part and parcel of America. So why are you taking me back to Somalia? Those are the questions people are asking. And then now the government is saying, of course, the current administration is saying, you know what? For the longest time, Somalis have been doing some shady business, and as a result of that, I am removing this policy that was protecting them, that was temporarily put in place by the previous government to protect Somalis who are there at the time when the war was happening in Somalia. So when they ran away as refugees, and of course some got the opportunity to migrate to America as refugees, of course the government came up with that policy. So right now the current administration is saying, no, we're dealing away with it. We are removing that policy. So we are no longer protecting the Somalis. And the Somalis right now, they're crying. They're really, really crying, and they're not happy about it. Remember, for the longest time, Somali, they usually say they do not identify themselves as blacks. They always say, I'm Somali, I am not black. Although we all know Somali is part and parcel of an African country. They always say that. They always say they are Arabs in a way, yeah? Because as we all know, Somalis their majority are Islam. That is their religion. Of course, they talk Arabic, and of course, they associate themselves with Arabs, even though they have a skin color just like mine. Of course, they have curly hair. But if you talk to a Somali, they'll tell you, I'm not an African, I am Somali. All right, so it's their culture, it's their beliefs. But right now, because of the whole situation is happening right now, they're calling back for the black Americans to help them in this fight. They're calling for help. They're telling black Americans, should I say foundational black Americans, please come and help us, because at the end of the day, we all know black Americans have the most voice. When they come out and say, yes, we are with you, they have the most voice, and they will be listened. But the black Americans, they're saying, you know what, this time around we are sitting this one out, because you guys voted for this current administration. And it is true, the Somali people, the Somali community in America, they did vote for this current administration, because they do not want anything to do with the whatever LGBTQ movement, of course, because of the the whole Islamic religion thing, where they don't believe in gayism, they don't believe in same-sex marriage. That is one thing. Most Muslims, they don't believe in that. So they voted for this current administration as a result of that. But now here they are crying, and they're saying, whoa, we did not expect this, we did not see this one coming. Like they say, karma is not our best friend. Yeah, when it comes to knock on your door, believe you me, it will come and bite you when you least expect it. And that's exactly what is happening to the Somali community. So right now they're crying bitterly, and they're wishing they can go back, they can turn back time and vote and change their vote the way they did. But unfortunately, we all know life is not a joke. You only get one choice, one chance. You make that choice, and then you face the repercussions. So these are the repercussions that people are feeling it. And as a whole Somali community right now, they're not happy about it. Of course, if you ask them right now, do they wish they could change the way they vote? Of course, they'll say yes. Some will say no. But at the end of the day, here we are, the repercussions are here. Right now, we are seeing families being torn apart. We're seeing community being torn apart. We are seeing investments, businesses being affected as a result of this. So when we are given an opportunity to vote, when you're given an opportunity during an election time, please make sure you do your research, make sure you know who you're voting for, so that to protect yourself, to protect your community, to protect your family. Let me know what you think about this video. Please subscribe to my channel, and of course, I would love to hear from you. What are your thoughts about this?